German legend Lothar Matthäus has done it all on the pitch. The 61-year-old captained West Germany to win the 1990 World Cup, and then he won the Ballon d'Or that same year. In 1991, he was named the first FIFA World Player of the Year, and he sat down with CGTN's Dan Williams to talk football.
You saw the qualification for World Cup, very tough games, so high quality games, good speed, good system. Tactically, they are much more better than 10 years ago. They learn a lot because most of the players play in Europe, in good clubs, in good position on the field, and for this profited the African football. And sure, I'm really not upset, but yes, I don't like when some player like Mané can't play the World Cup because of injury, but it's like this. This is a risk of football. Yeah, it's not only the sunshine. You have sometimes rain, or where sun is the same shadow. And sure, it's not good for Senegal. It's not good for the World Cup. But Sané is the face of Senegal. He's a captain. He was scoring the goal against Egypt in the playoff game. And sure, we will miss him, but. In another way, Senegal has another very good players, and they will play a good World Cup for me. There was for me this team from Africa who can go far, but we will see it how it's without their captain.
I know you've spent some time in China over the last decade or so. What are your expectations in terms of China's development?
They know everything about football in China, far from Europe, far from South America, far from Champions League in Europe, but the people are interested and they follow the European football, and sure, they are interested and they follow the World Cup, and China maybe need time to improve their football to qualify for World Cup. They had better results than 15, 20 years ago, and need maybe again 4, 6, 8 years to come maybe soon to the World Cup. I think this is a big wish for the country, for the government, for the investors, for the sponsors, and especially for the players, for the fans. And sure, they have chances in the future to play World Cup. And I think this is the biggest what you can make with a country like China, to bring your team, or to see your team, or to watch your team in a World Cup like now in Qatar.
What do you feel that China needs to focus on in terms then of their development?
First, you have to start in a young age. You don't have to start with coaching in the age when they're 18, 19 or 20. You have to start in the youth teams to give them the experience, what you need. You have to learn them everything what they need in the football, and I think this is the best investment. This is like in the school system. When you start late, you will not be a good student. Yes, you need good teacher in a young age, and then you will get a good student. And in football is the same. When you start with a good coach in the young age, you will be a good football player later. And I think this is a way how this countries has to go. Don't start late. Don't make only or give so much money only for the foreigners. Invest it in your youth player, and then you profit out in the future.